Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. In the fall of 2007 AD, we lost Eve Curry, and then 3 days later, she was reincarnated into my coworker. Well, my coworker's Asian, so it doesn't quite fit right, but the timing fits right. And so, but my coworker is very bright, but she's bright in math. So she inherited Mary Curry's side of things, or Irene Curry, I guess you could say. But and I still remember. I love it when I meet somebody and I can remember what was going on around the time of their birth. Right? It's kind of sad when that happens too, because it makes me realize how old I am. I work at a tutoring center. Sometimes when we enroll the new students and I see their date of birth and something like that, and I can instantly think about what I'll do. Usually it's not hard. It usually lands somewhere during my PhD days or even during the last job that I had. And so I look at the date of birth, it instantly takes me right back there. That's kind of sad. When I first started tutoring, it wasn't always like that. Some of the dates that I saw as date of births used to look more like historical, almost like you were looking at the day that Watergate broke out, right? Maybe not that far, but you get the idea, right? But in 2007, Barack Obama was running on a platform of healthcare reform, right? And he was running against John McCain, obviously. It just brought me right back to that. Unfortunately, I really wasn't studying about Eve Curry. I didn't really hear about her death until much later. That winter, I had begun my PhD program. I was working at the University of Pittsburgh, and I ran into a funny saga with one of my classmates. I had known this classmate in high school. One day I argued with my mom and I stormed off to the campus. And I had accidentally stolen somebody's print quota. We used to get 500 pages to print. The guy that I accidentally victimized had the initials JIF. And my classmate comes up to me and says that I had jiffed this student. And we started using the word jiff to mean to scam. One time, I had a debit card that gave me 10 cents reward every time I used it. The two of us were on the road, and I insisted on breaking up the pumping of gas into multiple transactions. And as I did that, my friend said, "Jiff, jiff, jiff."